Arsenal secured a phenomenal last-gasp point against Manchester City at the Emirates this afternoon, highlighting the title credentials the Gunners possess. Mikel Arteta's side looked set to fall to defeat against Pep Guardiola's side, but the 93rd-minute strike from Gabriel Martinelli secured a vital point in their hunt for Premier League title glory. Such a result maintained the club's unbeaten record in the 2025-26 campaign, but has seen them fall a couple of points behind Liverpool at the top of the table. However, given the circumstances around the late equalizer, the result will certainly feel like a point gained rather than two dropped, especially after it kept their unbeaten start intact. Such a result will undoubtedly highlight to Arteta the changes he needs to make going forward, with one player deserving of a recall to the starting 11 in the near future. Over the last couple of months, Martinelli has come into huge question for his lack of impact at Arsenal, subsequently leading to the huge investment over the summer. However, the Brazilian has proved some of his doubters wrong over recent days, producing some impressive displays even before his cameo against Guardiola's side. He scored off the bench against Atletico Bilbao on Tuesday night, before doing the same again this afternoon, staking his claim for a regular first-team starting role again. The 24-year-old only managed 5 touches of the ball after being brought on for the remaining 10 minutes, but it was his first-time finish which was the decisive one. Martinelli subsequently completed 100% of the passes he attempted and placed 100% of his shots on target, further highlighting the impressive cameo he produced off the bench. Despite the showing of the Brazilian, one other player failed to deliver at the Emirates, with Arteta needing to take action and drop him from the side in their next outing. The draw may give reasons to be positive for the weeks ahead, but it can't gloss over the issues that arose in the early stages, most notably in the first half of the contest. Arsenal were on the back foot, subsequently going a goal down after Erling Haaland's strike, but were unable to break down the citizens, given their low defensive line. Arteta made a mistake in not starting an attacking midfielder, leaving Eberechi Ease on the substitutes bench and deciding to operate with Mikel Merino alongside Martin Zubimendi and Declan Rice. He also started with Noni Madueke off the right-hand side once again, but it was an afternoon to forget for the Englishman, as he failed to have the desired impact. The 23-year-old has been filling the void after Bukayo Saka's injury, but he was replaced by the aforementioned star at the break upon his return to first-team action. However, his withdrawal from the contest was certainly warranted, with his underlying figures highlighting how dismal his showing was in North London today. Madueke only managed 32 touches of the ball, missing a big chance in the process, and often being wasteful with the chances that were presented his way in the final third. He also failed to complete any of the dribbles he attempted, whilst also losing 100% of the duels he entered, often being dominated by young fullback Nico O'Reilly. The winger also registered 5 crosses, but not one of them found a player in red, subsequently achieving a 0% success rate, further showcasing his lack of positive impact. As a result of his showing, Madueke was handed a measly 6 out of 10 match rating by goal Sean Walsh, topping off what was a dismal afternoon for the £50 million edition. After such a showing, Arteta needs to drop the attacker from his starting 11, with Saka needing to come back into the fold after his return from injury. However, the biggest talking point will be Martinelli after his late goal, with the Brazilian undoubtedly saving the day in what was a pretty lackluster showing at the Emirates.